So compared to them, you're still a young man.
Yeah, I can go for one more round. One more round.
Good. That's the spirit, my friend. That's the spirit. Yeah, very good.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
very entertaining.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
I
Thank you so
wish I
much.
could go on and on.
Politics is dynamic. Issues are changing. Expectations are high. This is where you'll hear our leaders speak. Are we ready? Let's start.
So, I can call you Pak Bindo.
Yes,
I
yes.
used to call you that. You are a great friend of my brother, Loniak Marwanyang. And don't forget, you are my friend also.
True, very true.
So,
Very true.
it's very good to meet you today after a long time. I think next to Pak Lapang, you are the oldest politician in the state by winning in 1973 MDC, you know?
No, but SD Khongwir is also there.
Oh yes, Khongwir also.
But
Can
Stanley
you
Khongwir.
tell me, when was the first time you were elected as MLA?
As MLA, I was elected in 1983. 1983
83.
from the APHLC,
then-
All Party Hill Leaders Conference.
And as MDC?
MDC, to start with, 1972,
Again,
from the
APHLC.
same party,
Same party.
APHLC.
You have never changed color, no?
Never, and will never also.
Well, I like to recapitulate what happened in 1972. At that time, the Malki Dorbar had a great role. You were earlier working in the Assam regiment, no?
I was in the ARC Assam Regiment Center because I was in the army.
You in the army?
Army means we were in college. We were in college, and I was, in the unit,
Okay. NCC unit?
NCC unit, St. Anthony's College, in the artillery division.
Oh,
I fired the guns also.
gun.
Yeah, I fired the guns also.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, in the foothills of Himalaya.
Oh, Foothills, Himalaya.
Yes, foothills Himalaya. When we went for camp.
Camp, very good.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice to have
Yeah.
heard from you that.
Yes.
If you-
The 28-pounder guns. We have fired that.
Then you were in the office for quite a number of years.
No. I resigned. Only 3 years after.
That means you were 3 years in the service.
Yeah, 3 years in service. I resigned and I contested the MDC election 1972,
And you won, no?
and I won.
But I like those days, Malki Dorbar. I think you remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. No? At that time, even the MLA, Afsar Khabli, was supported by Dorbar. No party for him.
Yes.
And you didn't oppose also.
No,
You had a very big heart. Can you tell what happened at that time?
I was young at that time.
Yeah.
I never thought of politics at that time,
Yeah.
of joining politics. So therefore, we all supported by Afsar Kharbuli.
Because Dorbar decided.
Darbar, because he was General Secretary of the Darbar.
Oh, just three of Dorbar.
He was General Secretary of the Darbar then.
So irrespective of party affiliation, irrespective of any friendship or what, so you supported him.
We all supported him.
Very good. That was unprecedented in the history of Meghalaya. Unprecedented.
Yeah, I think so. You're right.
And then later on you fought MDC and you won.
Yes, in the same year,
Yeah.
that Afsar Kharbuli, fought election. So I also fought the election in the
MDC.
same year,
It was in May, I
1972.
think, month of May.
Yeah, and I won.
And you were quite one of the few very qualified. You were a graduate at that time, no? Already?
I was graduate already.
When did you graduate?
69.
From?
St. Anthony's College.
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 Famous. That's why people like you, me also, we made the college famous, and the college also made us famous.
Yeah.
So you were in NBC at that time for the first time.
Yeah.
I think at that time the CM was Baxter Wanyang, no?
No. LG Shulai.
Oh yes, LG Shulai.
LG Shulai.
And he resigned in 74.
Yeah, he
So
resigned.
Can you share with us your experiences as MDC during 72 to 78?
It was completely a new field for me.
Yeah.
We never heard of any MLA during Assam time, nor MDC during the same time, during the Assam regime, nor have we met them. Any MLA or any MDC during the Assam
We
time.
seldom met them, no?
We have not heard of the MDC also. Maybe because I was a young
No,
man
that was
at time.
that was a tendency at that time.
Yeah.
Achha.
So
But then
therefore,
you became MDC.
I became MDC, and we heard about district council only in 1972 itself.
Yeah.
1972. They said MDC election is going to be held. So then we all, got a good news about that district council election, and we started going around and ask elders,
Yes.
and get their opinions and all that. Then finally, we came to know that that election will be held also
Yes.
soon, 1972, and I will tell you that I never thought of contesting election. Never knew of it.
You never thought. Huh?
Never thought.
At that time, people themselves came to you, no?
People themselves came to me, and most of them were, hill state
Ah,
workers,
volunteers,
workers,
fighters, leaders.
from Malki.
Huh.
Ladies, gents, and all that, they all came to my mother's house, my father's house. I was not even at home. When I reached back home, my mother, my father told me, "Arey, so many people came to see you, to meet you, and that they want you to contest the MDC election to be held soon." Then I don't know what is that MDC election. What is MDC? Then my brother was already in office. Then, Pak Yong,
Yes.
Martin Lanong.
Oh yes, Martin.
Then
Lanong.
he explained to me. Then he said, MDC is like that, like that, like that. Then finally, after more explanations and clarifications given by Hill State, volunteers and leaders from Malki, they explained and clarified about district council, and then that Assam has gone. Now district council will be under Meghalaya and all that. Then finally I decided, I said, all right, we will fight. Then we were friendly, very close with Roblin Nongkandri.
Yes.
He was older than me in age, and then he was already involved with HSPDP then, with Bahoping and all that. So initially we thought of supporting him, but when these people from Malki, men and women, came to my house to suggest that I should be there, then I went to meet my friend Roblin Nongkandri, and I told him what to do. Whoever wins, if you win, it's okay. If I win, it's okay. Then he asked me why. I said, people came to my house and then requested me that I should stand for MDC. So, to cut short, we fought against each other.
It was friendly fight.
Yeah, because he was from the HSPDP and I from the APHLC. And I won.
Yeah, I remember. Those were the days. I remember. Forgive me if I intrude into your private territory. People, the question of spending money did not arise.
No, not at all.
I remember one candidate from Malki, Professor Isnawarjuri, he was asked to fight MLA from Mukhar.
Correct.
And I was his student. I asked, sir, what was? Man, I have a few hundreds only. What to do? People themselves call me.
True.
So those days were the glorious days of Meghalaya. And you can say that historical to be remembered.
Quite right.
So I don't think you spend any money. Everything was free by the people, no?
That time. I don't know because I never had money. Whatever I got, from my salary for 2.5 years that I saved in I never had money.
Yeah,
young people.
Yeah, young.
Within 15 days, all finished.
That's why I remember when I met Professor Orji, he said, whether you spend how much? Man, I didn't spend. In fact, they gave me. Those were the days when people really loved me.
Very true.
So that means when you were in this council, I still heard that you people, you participated very actively with your dynamism of youth, no? And of course, if you remember, if you can just remind, primary education was in the hands of this council, no?
This council then.
And if I think Kong Brosila Lamin was in charge of education at that time.
Yes, you are right.
Yeah,
you are right.
When I came to this council, whether APHRC or HSPP, when it came to education, they were united.
Yes, we were one.
I really like it. I was so young. I taught in college and I was in. Then later on, I remembered you were hesitant to fight MLA also in 1983. So I don't know. I said, but Bindo, whether it fight against Upstart Kharbali was 2 terms experience.
Correct.
But again, people force you, I think. Can you share that?
Yes. In 83, since I won the election in 1972 as an MDC, then 1978, 1 year extended.
Yeah.
There was extension of 1 year.
Because of emergency.
So 78, I fought for the second time as member of the council, and I won again.
Again, huh?
Again. From the
How
same
many
party.
times you won MDC?
6 times.
6 times?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed.
I should congratulate you on that.
Record holder. I'm a record holder.
Yeah. So you became MDC again, 78?
In 1978. From the same party,
Yeah.
same constituency, together with Lumparing.
Yeah. That those days of Lumparing, no?
Yeah.
Kenjat football, something like
The
that.
whole of Lumparing.
Football.
Yeah.
Then
Very good. Yeah. I have relationship with them today like we used to be then.
So then in 1983, you fought MLA.
Against Aftar Kharbali because he joined Congress.
Oh.
Because he joined Congress.
But he was experienced 2 terms experience.
As MDC.
No, he also was experienced as 2 terms as MLA.
As MLA.
So 2-term MDC fought against 2-term MLA.
Yeah, that's right, 83.
And you showed that MDC is also fantastic.
Should not be underestimated.
Yeah. After all, we serve the people, and serving the people need no degree, need no highly qualification. The most important is service.
That time, yes, but now,
of course, now
without degree, people should not elect anybody who is not educated.
Yes, you are right. So I mean, forgive me if I intrude you. You started a newspaper also, no? Ulum Shalong.
Ulum Shalong, 1977, 1st July 1977.
1st July 1979.
Yeah, my memory is
1st July 1977.
Yeah.
So Ulum Shalong was very popular at that time. I still remember there was a special page, Kanya Motfran.
Oh yes.
That means Motfran
dialogue,
gossips of the town and city and people.
That's right.
But healthy gossips.
Very healthy.
Constructive
very
gossips.
healthy.
Teman, no?
Teman.
Yeah. Because kasi everyone, hey, teman.
Friends.
These are friends.
Elderly friends.
Hey, banyak film no. Temannya saya kalan. That means now they can take it as insulting terms.
Yeah.
But at that time it's endearing terms.
Yes. Hi Joe.
I'll try to bring with you to light here to share with the viewers.
Yeah.
There I still remember that film of Sinat Aman, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Can you tell what happened? You wrote Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Janat Aman was in that film.
Huh?
Janat Aman, Satyam Shivam Sundaram.
No, what did you ask me?
No, yeah, that Satyam Shivam Sundaram you wrote in your name at front.
Yeah, because I think I saw that movie, if I am not mistaken. Maybe I saw that movie. So I said, Shutiam means play. No, play.
Oh, Shutiam
Maybe
play.
play
Malki
on
what?
guitar.
Shutiam Malki, no?
Shutiam means Shubham Aram.
Just
Satyam
play,
Shibam Sundaram.
eat, and sleep soundly.
Yeah. But I do not know what is the meaning in Hindi.
I don't know also, but people, we used to buy Lum Chalong. We laugh in Matran, how you wrote, you were so humorous.
Yeah.
So
Satyam
good.
Shivam Sundaram. I remember.
So good. So that paper was thriving actually.
Oh
Yeah, Matran.
yes, you know.
It surpassed many of the local papers.
Yeah. Dominated the market at that time.
At that time,
Lom
Mokhar was
Chalong
nowhere,
dominated the
Sajima was
market.
nowhere. Then why you stop that paper?
Time factor. Time factor. You know, I became CM, District Council. Then all that. Then involved more intensely, more actively in politics.
Yes.
So therefore, I had to close down for that reason, number one. Number two, manpower. Manpower. I didn't have good manpower.
Not like now. In those days, you had very few qualified.
Yes.
And in those days, you have to type, no?
Yeah.
By
type.
typewriter.
Yeah.
And you have to carry the big teleprinter. So very difficult.
Yes, tell him old type.
Yeah. Even going to Guwahati, you had to go personally. Now,
Oh, yes.
Now,
We had to print there.
Yeah.
Guwahati press, printing press.
but now the online,
True.
everything is easy. And you carry pen drive.
Yeah.
And you don't carry pen drive now. You just send email.
But those days,
Well,
my boys used to go to Guwahati and get bag full of materials.
I still remember when I used to contribute articles to Koyingstan, when I went to America. People found out I contributed every month. So somebody said, how you contributed? Mind you, people of Shillong, 207. I said, I sent them an email. Balik, don't joke. I know email, female, memale also. Officer, no? LD, UD clerk. But such was the development of science and technology. So you close down. Don't you have any intention of reviving it now? With heavy demand, with all
Yes.
your knowledge, with your information, with all your capacity.
That urge is there.
Yeah. What you can recruit people.
Yeah, that urge is still there. Because I still, contribute here and there
Yeah.
with articles and a few things. So that urge is always there, but then I don't know. Difficult to take.
Yeah, I know.
It's a major decision.
But you have written books also. Recently, you released a book in the month of January, no?
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
What's the name of that book?
Golden Meghalaya.
Golden Meghalaya.
Because we celebrated 50 years of statehood.
Yes, those. And only that we had Golden Memories also.
Yeah.
2nd April 1970, autonomous statehood.
True.
24th January 1972, full state-fledged statehood.
Correct.
So now I'll come back to your thing then. So when you fought MLA in 1983, you came out successfully, no? So you, at that time you were in the opposition, I think.
We were in the opposition.
Bindo was your leader at that time.
Bindo was our leader.
But I think if I try to bring it back, in 1983, there was a regional party government. It was sworn on 3rd of March 1983, and it fell down on 31st of March 1983.
Yes.
28 years.
Yeah, that was BB's government.
Yeah. But it was quite an experience, no?
Yeah, that was Bibindo's government.
Yeah. Then after that, but see the problem with you, if you don't mind, actually. You were too much loyal to the party, in spite of your leaders shifting to different greener fields, greener pastures. But you were always faithful to the party. There was no temptation for you to jump ship.
There was temptations also, attempts also, and all that. But all that did not, convinced me to, shift my loyalty, despite some offers and all that.
Yeah.
So I managed to remain where I was, where I am.
Yeah. It's good. People appreciate you. People appreciated you.
I am happy to know that.
Very good, Bindo. So you remain steadfast with your party. Come rain, come sunshine. Loyalty to you. People talk of loyalty, but you have proved what is loyalty. In spite of various allurements, temptations. So what I would like to say thank you to you. I think your family must have been behind you, supporting you. They did not let you down.
Yeah. True.
Because sometimes the women folk at home cherish different opinions.
That's right.
Then you've continued to fight, I think, till 2013. You were elected in 2013, no?
No, I was last elected in 2008. 2008.
Oh, 2008. Oh, yes, 2008. Yes, sorry. I remember you came to inaugurate that Mawhar Today English paper.
Yeah.
So, 2008, you were elected from Malki constituency.
Correct.
At that time, the assembly segments were different than earlier, no?
Yeah. Malki, Nong Thamai, then Madan Riting also.
Oh, yeah, at that time.
Madan Riting also.
So the map was changed totally, no? Except Malki being constant.
Quite right.
So in 2008, you were elected again. So who was your opponent that time?
2008. Main opponent was Tony Cortes.
Oh, Tony Cortes.
Who was MLA for 3 terms.
Yes.
From the Congress.
93, 98 and 2003.
Yeah.
Oh, you defeated him, huh?
Yeah, I defeated him. Then Jamino Mautho was there from the NCP. Then Preti Harpungrup from the MDP of Pak Martin Mukim and others.
So quite an achievement, huh?
Yeah.
An achievement.
Quite an achievement.
So after that, I remember, then if I try to remind you, you were a speaker at that time. Oh.
Yeah.
You came to inaugurate the Mawhar Today English paper.
Yes.
You came with Bak Met Bak.
That's right.
You were a speaker, no, at that time?
Yeah, I was speaker for about a year only. Just for about a year only, I was speaker. Then I was inducted into the ministry after
So
1 year.
During your time after, there was a present rule for some time, no?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, there was.
I don't remember.
Because at that time the Congress and NCP had a misunderstanding. Then the Congress aligned with the HPU. Or UDP.
You are talking of the later years.
Oh,
that was 91.
Oh, 91.
1991 during PR Kandia's time. Oh, the earlier times. During PR Kandia's time.
PR Kandia also was president rule.
Yeah, 1991.
Anyway,
91.
then you became a minister.
Then I became minister.
And deputy chief minister rank.
Yeah, in 2009. 2009,
yeah.
I became deputy chief minister.
And one of the portfolios given to you was mining, I think, no?
Yeah, mining and geology.
Oh, geology. Can you share with us, because I think during your time then came this NGT ban also, no? Can you share with us how you managed to survive in spite of all this confusion in the ministry at the time, especially regarding geology and mining, especially mining, affected Giant Hills, Karo Hills.
It was during my time that I introduced the mining policy.
During your time?
During my time. And that was introduced in 2012.
2012.
When Dr. Mukul was there. 2012. But then we worked hard, right, from 2009-10, consulting stakeholders.
You consulted them?
Yes, consulted the stakeholders, consulted all political parties. And then we even issued questionnaires. Yeah, to all political parties. No party returned the questionnaire with replies, except AAP-HLC, HPU. When BG Momin was there, as General Secretary, except the HPU.
That will be in record. We can put on record. That means no party replied. Even Congress did not reply.
No party replied.
NCP also did not reply.
No, NCP I think came after that.
No, NCP was there. No, NCP also did not reply. NPP came
they
after.
Did not. NCP was there. NCP was there.
HSPDP?
No, nobody replied. Nobody replied.
So
except the UDP.
No, except UDP.
UDP. Only the UDP, not SPU.
No, UDP. So when UDP give the replies to your questionnaire, can you share with us some of the important pertinent points that affect the state and prevent this environment, protect the environment?
Yeah, see, a few suggestions was that land should remain with the people.
Land should remain with people.
Whoever owns the land or hires the land or hires the coal field, the coal field, land should not be lost, should not be sold to companies. You know?
Yeah.
So therefore, that was one. It is a very lengthy policy, mining policy.
Only the important points.
Then environment.
Environment,
yes. Yeah, take care of the environment. Till the coal is completely
exhausted, finished.
Yeah, exhausted. Then how do you close the mines?
Yeah, how do you close the mines?
Yeah, and then how will you redevelop that area into a place where people can make use of it, not to leave, the holes open, or with all the spoils that have taken place. So therefore, there was also a paragraph where land development was given importance. You can construct a play field. You can construct a park for local people to make use of it.
And government will come to help also.
A government should. And then it should not cause any danger to the peoples, without closing the mines.
Yeah, because
yes,
open holes like that at night time people might become victims.
How mines should be closed? All that, is in the policy. So that policy was approved by the government in 2012. That policy is there.
Then what's happening to that policy now? Any idea?
I don't know whether. You can ask them. You are in this profession.
No, but your party is part of the government now.
Yeah,
your party is part of the government.
Yeah,
and you should have brought to the executive committee.
Yeah, I don't know.
Of course, if they neglect that's different issue.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll ask. So now it's very good to share with you what Bindo on this mining policy, because we have seen that this open cast mining especially is very bad for the environment.
True.
So still I like to share with you, don't you think that coal should be mined, because what God gives, we should utilize it for the benefit of mankind, without disturbing the environment.
Yes.
But don't you share the feeling that it should be scientific mining?
You see, scientific mining is very, very important. Today, what is scientific mining? Then you do away with that old, the ancient,
that whole
style of mining.
Unhealthy.
All that. Now you have to follow the modern method of approach and all that, with all those
latest technological
the
equipment.
do's and don'ts that I have told you just now. So that is very, very important. Till the end of mining in the particular area, I have told you about how you develop the area after mining is over, all that. So all these things are there in the policy. And for your information,
Good.
when I was Minister Mining, I did not issue any license for a coke factory during my time.
You did not issue?
I did not issue any license for coke factory.
But there are so many coke factories now.
They all came maybe after.
Anyway, your conscience is clear and
I
clean.
did not issue.
And you are happy, I think.
I'm
and you
very
sleep
happy.
well at night. That's why you're still
during my
healthy.
time,
So therefore, these things that we share with you through this channel, it will highlight the people. And your people there will be very happy to know that their representative.
No, people should not only see us, listen to us, but think. Think and then apply the ideas, that we are sharing today. And then translate that into action. Build up public opinion. That is important. But just to see and then to appreciate who says what and who says, and forget.
We should,
but then,
we should be grateful.
People
should be grateful.
Turn that into a public opinion. Make it a public issue, then things will work. Otherwise, simply listening and then appreciating or abusing or all that.
But see, now there are people who have done nothing, they claim credit. I have done this, I have done that. They have done nothing because election is near, no? And people should not believe. Now if I come to you, now what's your age? You were born 1949, no?
Yeah, in fact, it was 49.
So now you'll be 73.
Going to be.
Going to be 73. So talking with you, still sharp in mind, quick-witted, and humorous. Huh?
My memory, is the same as it was during my young days. I remember the dates, important events. That's why I mentioned about 83,
July.
78, 72, this, that, all that.
So now you plan to venture again, no? Into politics.
Yeah.
So you are here, you plan to fight from?
Nongkrem constituency.
Why the coincidence, no?
Yeah.
A boy from Nongkrem constituency contesting from Loniak constituency, Manuel, no, Budwa.
True.
And a matured man from Loniak constituency, that means from Malki, contesting from Nongkrem constituency. Interchange, no? Quite interesting. Quite coincidence.
Interesting. But in my case, it's like this. I have represented Madarating before.
Oh, Madarating.
I told you. I have represented Madarating before. So that is why Madarating is already known to me. I have served them. So therefore, I felt a little more confident and, hopeful that this constituency will be better for me. I'm sorry to say this. A person who is all throughout my career in a regional party, same regional party, those who are in favor of national parties, they don't vote for me in the city, Shillong city. That's why I shifted that side, where the anti-regional forces will not have any role to play. But they will not have votes there. That's why I've decided to shift that side.
But don't you feel that circumstances do not remain constant? They change from time to time. From time to time. Don't you feel that you should change with the current of the time? Because if you swim against the current, strong current, you may drown. Don't you feel that with regard to this latest technology and scientific development, there are certain forces we cannot go against? We have to be there and be constructive members of that force.
Finally, it lies in the hands of a voter. So therefore, the anti-regional groups will never vote for me in a city constituency. That's why. I badly lost in 2018.
Yeah. Oh,
I badly lost in 2018. That was a lesson for me to, retire. I thought of retiring. But when my people from Madanating, I'm telling you, and some friends of mine, very close friends of mine, I have, if you retire, there will be at least, some, what they call it, a loss, feeling of loss and all that. Then people who have come across you and all that, they will miss you. And knowing the kind of a person that you are, never change your, belief, never change your philosophy, your faith, then and all that. So therefore, people will miss you.
Yeah.
And when I listen to these real friends of mine, and after some of my people came on their own from Madanating, then I started considering. Then I went to Madanating, I had meetings with them and all that. Then I went to other places also, because my family here, my mother-in-law's father is from Nongkrem. From the Lungdok family.
Lungdok family.
Yeah, my mother-in-law is still alive. Yeah. Although all that, then I have consulted them also.
You have consulted?
Yeah, I went to the house. First of all, I went to inform them.
What you put number of them, no? Still there?
First of all, I went to visit them. I said, I want to just come pay my, respect and all that. So so on the 18th of February, this year, I held quite a big get-together in Nongkrem Darbar Hall, Lat Nongkrem Darbar. There were about, I think, between 60 and 70 people were there. Yeah. Only the invitees, selected invitees.
Okay.
Selected invitees. It was there that we took a decision on the 18th of February this year to go ahead. Then nothing stopped me. From that day onwards, almost every day, we have covered the whole constituency. I'm so happy.
So, I mean, it's good to hear that. Can I turn the wheel back?
Yeah.
In space and time.
Yeah.
When you were an MLA, of course, there was no MLA scheme during your earlier days.
Yeah.
Except when you happened to be in power, then you could do something.
Correct.
Now, one time when you became MLA, there was an MLA scheme, and you were a minister. You must have left some footprints on the sands of time as an MLA, as an MLC, where you construct schools, given grant. Can you share?
In my meetings now that I'm holding, I forget many things. About good things that you do, I'm happy that I'm able to perform.
Yeah.
But then I don't keep record of all that. But people themselves remind, something that you have done. My God, I'll tell you, even in Lumparing.
Yeah, Lumparing.
30 years after, when I visited, one lady told me, that tap outside my house,
Tap water.
that tap was given by you. How will I remember?
Of course.
30, 40 years ago. I've done so many taps in so many places. So now also, in Manarating, very recently, 1 month, 2 months ago, in front of my friends,
June, July. Huh?
yeah, one lady said, that lamp post that you have provided near my house is helping us till today. Something like that. In front of my friends who are around here.
So, see,
like that. People, but I forget. Because I have given to so many places, so many lampposts, so many roads, so many footpaths.
that means you have done even lumpering during your time, Malki.
Oh yes, that's why people love me till now. And I still, visit them, in touch with them, till now. Though I don't represent Manarating anymore. I mean, lumpering anymore.
Yeah. So, that means you have done this. You see, I'll tell you, I don't know. MLA scheme was started in 1961 by Bindo. 60 actually.
60s?
Yeah.
We got the state in 72.
Oh, no. So, you're right. It was done by Bindo in 1990. Scheme was started 1990, but implemented 1991.
Okay.
So, these schemes are given through the MLA. The MLA identified the schemes along with the Dorbar, with the people. How do you feel when you write that donated by so and so, donated by so and so, water tanki, road, donated by so and so? As a lawyer, don't you feel it's quite an illegal thing? Because I don't see you writing any name. But I mean, from the legal aspect, don't you think this is wrong?
It is a government scheme, in fact. It's a government scheme, but during the time of Mr. So-and-so. During the time of Mr. So-and-so. So, even district council also.
Yeah.
But then they don't encourage now this council. Just this scheme been taken up by the KHADC like that, without naming. Most of my projects, my name is not there.
No, your name is not there because you were a conscious representative. Not only that, you're trying to be a conscious keeper of your own mind.
True.
You don't preach, but you practice it. But I'm asking you as a lawyer, don't you feel it's illegal? If not illegal, it's unethical.
Yeah, I think I would prefer to use that word, unethical.
Unethical, yeah. I think you know more than me about law. Because it is quite an intrusion.
Yeah, it's a government scheme.
Yeah, government scheme. I'm not giving from my pocket. I'm only the agent of the government in collaboration with the Dorbar. So you have left many footprints there, even in Lumpur.
Oh yeah.
Now you are
now
you are nominated.
In many places, I've given so many schemes. I'm a nominated MDC now, 7th time.
So seven
times. Because,
MDC.
Yeah, because this 7th time is I am a nominated MDC now.
Yeah.
Nominated with the government.
But you have been scheme, I know, in
area
also.
Even near your places and all that.
But I mean, why I'm bringing this, because you don't write your name.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the MLAs also, we don't write our names. Even Sangrangat didn't write his name. But anyway, people write. It's up to them. We don't question them.
Yeah,
but
I'm sorry to say, poor people especially not only in the villages, even in city, they do not know. They do not know how schemes are, meant for the people. Type of schemes that come to the people for development, many do not know, especially in rural areas. Most of the schemes are not implemented, or implemented maybe 10% or 5%, and the rest goes to who. These are the things which are going on. So I think government should be a little more strict on this.
There should be accountability, no?
Accountability, yes. Then proper checking. And then the quality
it should be highlighted also in the paper.
Yeah, quality of work and all that.
People suffer.
Yeah. District Council is doing better. In this respect, District Council is doing better than the state government.
Because you are an MDC, huh?
No, not only that. Our department is going. The overseers and all that, they go before work is started, and then after the work is finished and all that done, they go and inspect. So it is properly, implemented.
Then
so people will be benefited greatly if this kind of
follow-up action.
Action is taken.
So
this
then
policy,
you see the
this
staff
policy is followed by the
routinely
government too.
check the ongoing on the schemes and till the completion satisfactorily the certificate will not be given. Huh?
Yeah.
So I think we should our channel will highlight it so the government
do it. Please
will
do
follow.
it.
Yeah. Will follow.
The contractors who execute the work, okay, he should also get a little benefit. But I think 95% should go for the benefit of the people. These are my schemes because I also visit.
You also visit.
I also visit. I go and see whether it's been properly implemented.
Suppose they have not been properly implemented. What authority have you as an MDC to?
I know what to do. Either I will tell the contractor why is this, because contractor will be my person. I will tell the contractor or the headman why is this. Secondly, I know what to do in office. Go and see and question this.
So the pen is mightier than the sword.
I want to see that finally the maximum benefit should be enjoyed by the people.
Has it ever happened with your scheme? Has it ever happened? Has it ever occurred that contractors did not fulfill? And what action you have taken?
Yeah. One or two, in one or two cases, I have experience.
Yeah.
So I blacklist that person. I blacklist that person.
You tarnish them with the black pen, huh?
Yeah. No more scheme.
No more scheme.
No more scheme. I have come across.
So
I asked, why is this? Why only this? I asked all that. Okay. So I blacklist. Then for the second time, I have to allot a scheme to complete the work.
But not to the same person.
No. Blacklist.
Does this example of yours being appreciated by the District Council and is it being followed? Especially now when the CM is a man belonging to the same party like yours. He also has never changed his colors.
Yeah.
But he does start well kind.
But then the District Council department, the development department, they are working hard. They go, they inspect. I'm very happy because we also, in the executive, we take care of that. That all these things have to be followed very strictly. No compromise. So therefore, things are going quite
very good. I wish
satisfactory.
Yeah, but Bindo, I congratulate you on that. I know you very well, though we were never in the same party. I have never been a part of APHC or UDP, but still I appreciate people like you.
Thank you so much.
And that MCM also.
Thank you so much.
People, irrespective of party affiliation, they are faithful, loyal towards the cause. Come what may. They know that you lose, but still they stick.
For your information, I declare I have no scam.
No scam.
I have no scam.
I know that, but can you repeat it for the benefit of all the listeners?
I repeat that I have no scam.
During your public career?
Yes.
I know it, of course. I know it. So now you are trying to fight again through the initiation of your friends from Madan Ting. So you'll fight from Nongkrem constituency. So how many villages are there in Nongkrem constituency?
Countless.
Across 100, no?
Countless.
You have visited nearly all?
Almost. Almost. I'm very happy. People are very welcoming. They express, their wish and confidence that, a person like me should be there. I don't talk politics. I don't go and discuss politics with them. I discuss, mostly that side, about their way of life, their profession. Mainly agriculture. And I have told them, if I become your representative, these are the things that I'm going to introduce with your cooperation. But if you don't like and don't cooperate, then it's up to you. I suggested a few things. I think they look forward to me coming that side as their representative.
That's why, now I know, you visited our house and you didn't talk politics.
No.
Remember, you came evening.
Only
that. You asked permission to enter my house. I said, generally politicians intrude, no. They use force to enter the house. But not I say in front of you or in front of camera, but it's a fact. You rang up, can I come to your house? I still remember you came at 7:45. Said, yes, I will return from the press. You came. We sat for nearly half an hour. You didn't talk politics.
It's a normal courtesy that when you go anywhere, you need to, greet people, and at the same time, whether we can come in or not, maybe you're tired, maybe this, that, and the other.
Anyway, I'm very grateful to you that night when you rang me up. 7:45 you came, about 2 months ago.
Right,
and
very right.
It struck me at that time. I met many people. I was a politician myself, so that the moment we get a chance, we talk politics constantly. But you didn't talk anything.
I'm tired of talking politics, especially, with people who are not very, associated with the subject. Talk something that will benefit the people. Talk something that
with the farmers,
when you meet the teachers, you talk about, the teachers' development. When you meet the employees, you discuss about, their benefits. Get to know about the problems. So also, if you meet the villagers, the cultivators, I want to know from them what are the difficulties. So when I go there, I used to ask them, I want to know what are your difficulties. I have a few suggestions to place before you. Do you think these suggestions will be welcome? Many, there are very intrigued. They, express, the desire, the desire that
that you could
perhaps
share with you.
Perhaps these new ideas may change their lot. So let us see. And I'm going to do it. I told them that I'm not a cultivator, nor know anything about agriculture, though I have got my farm in Ribhoi. But from what I have seen, I have gathered a few knowledge. But we are consumers. We are all consumers.
Yes.
And we express our grievances.
In your experience, which is better, to grow crops or to grow people?
Yeah, some people are growing. I don't grow. Some people are growing. I grow people.
But it's easier to grow crops, no? Because they simply grow, keep renewing the grow, but people they are
non-controversial.
Yes.
Non-controversial.
Now that you intend to find from Nong Krem constituency, and you said yes, I remember now that Madan thing. Is it not a cosmopolitan area, that Madan thing? It has got about
Madan Riting only.
Yeah, Madan thing only.
Madan Riting only is a cosmopolitan,
very cosmopolitan,
area.
No?
Yeah, Madan Riting only.
Nearly 10,000 voters are there, no? Or more or less. Madan thing.
How many?
About 10,000, no, voters?
Yeah, voters, I think, in and around 10,000.
So you get majority are Khasis,
Yeah, majority are
Then you
Khasis.
get Nepalis,
Yeah, Nepali, Temizos,
Mizos, then
others.
the Marwaris also are there,
Few, very few. Very few.
Biharis.
The,
So how do you cope with this multi-community people?
I'm used. I was MLA from Malki like Mukra.
Oh yeah.
MLA from Malki like Mukra.
You, because in your journey of politics, you must have met people who don't. Malki no Thamai.
MDC,
Yeah.
Malki like Mukra.
Then people don't eat meat, and you go to a house where people are very fond of meat, and
Yeah.
then you go there where people don't eat beef, don't eat
You have
pork.
to adjust.
You adjust with them, huh?
Adjust the way you are. Don't try to go for, each and every community's lifestyle. And then when you go home and then you suffer.
But you adjust.
You go by what you are.
Yeah.
Explain to them, they'll appreciate.
Because I find that, of course, I covered last time also from the press. Very difficult, even from the press, to understand the sentiments and emotions of these different people. And even the way they express also are totally different from each other.
True.
Although more tribals, if we can share with me, they are more open.
True.
Tribals are more
Very
open.
true, very true.
Whereas non-tribal, because they are minorities here, they have to be very careful with their security.
Yeah,
So they are very careful. It's not that.
Very true. I have represented another thing. I have represented different type of people and communities. They all know me.
So now,
They all know me.
forgive, sometimes I shift, change gear
Yeah,
in the running of the train
Okay.
or the car.
Okay.
Now, for so many years, don't you, I come because I am from the teaching community, don't you feel that education is being mishandled? Not only here, even at the center. Because they brought this new education policy right in 2020 at the height of COVID-19. And there was no discussion, not enough discussion in Parliament. At that time, Kasturi Ringan, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. No discussion, no proper discussion could take place. And see, I think, you shared me, this Mr. Rompuy, I met him earlier, he has prepared very nice state policy. I remember I met him when the son of Simon Sengshai died. He was boasting that we are bringing a very nice education policy. But when the central government policy came, lawyer, the state policy automatically is out. But don't you think that they have brought this NEP at the wrong time? Even if at the right time, we could not get space, time to discuss. Don't you think it's quite wrong? Don't you think that government should do something on this?
Yes, you see, before any policy is introduced,
Yeah.
First of all, you should feel the mind of the people. You do your homework properly, and you see where are the areas which require amendments, changes to develop. You have to do a lot of homework first before you introduce any policy. And after or before, especially before introducing a policy, you make it public.
Yeah.
See, elicit public opinion, and after all that, you introduce a policy.
No, but now that suppose I'm a big hypothesis. If you win, will you take education as a good topmost priority? Many unemployed people.
Very important. Very important.
With not proper facilities, scope life.
Very important. You see, this is the backbone of governance. This is the backbone of the government. And if the backbone is neglected and misutilized, misapply, then everything fails.
Yeah, same like the spine of a person.
Everything fails.
If the spine is gone, you
This is very,
become
very important.
more or less lifeless.
A right person, a knowledgeable person, more knowledgeable than the 59. We have got 60 in the house.
Yeah.
The most knowledgeable should handle the education policy.
And you should collaborate with the stakeholders and the qualified people belonging to different profession, especially to the teaching profession.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, I like to appreciate 1986. Kesipan, he brought that new policy of education. He sent to the different states for feedbacks. And it took not even months, it took even years. At the time, Captain Sama was the chief minister.
That should be the way.
Yeah,
I think Congress government.
Yeah, at that time. And even here, Captain Sama, he himself also, I do not know much. I'm not even I'm not graduate, so that's why he called all the important people connected to education. So he said, of course he was cunning. In case it fails, I'll blame you, he said. So therefore you feel this, no? Of course, now many unemployed people is a big problem. Then agriculture also is not doing well. You see, the other day we read papers, Manipur, Mizoram exporting tons and tons of pineapples to Arab countries.
I will tell you one thing.
I'm listening, sir.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm zapped. I have no words to express. That teachers community are not even there enjoying the regular salary. Okay. Or for that matter, any government employee not to enjoy the timely salary, I have no words to express. You see, it seems you don't even know how to make your proper budget. They don't know even what budget is all about. You are sitting there for 1 month, 2 months in a budget session. I thought experts and especially politicians and the government for the matter, the cabinet for the matter, you don't know how much money is earmarked for each and every department to cover even a small farthing. What is this? That the teachers, they agitate and sleep on the road for months because of one of the salary.
This is unprecedented in the history of the state.
Unprecedented. And if the teachers have to suffer this way, my God.
I don't know what happened to us students, our children.
My God. Where is the image of the government? And that respect that we have for teachers.
Yeah.
If I come, in case I don't know, I'm there.
Yeah.
No one should go without pay.
Yeah. These are really.
And politicians who are indulged in corruption, they should be dropped.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Because you are stealing the right of your own employees for your own benefit.
But do they have the courage and conviction to do so?
Don't elect such people. And people themselves, I'll tell you, in many occasions, most of the time, they themselves elect wrong people.
Yeah.
They elect wrong people. And this is the result.
Because they themselves are enticed and allured with so many help in cash and in kind.
I'm very sorry. I'm very
even
sorry.
Promising of freebies. That's why the Supreme Court is taking cognizance of this.
The electorate also should change their mind.
Yes.
There are many MLAs who buy people now.
But sir, forgive me, don't you feel that as a public, also from the press, we should enlighten people? We're trying our best.
Press should play its role, effective role. Press should play its effective role.
Radio,
yes,
TV, we should play.
And if press do not play, who will play? Who will play?
Yes, naturally.
This is the duty of the press.
Footballers do not kick the ball, press do not write, then what? So
yes. See, how many people everywhere in the world, international, in India also, because of press reports, they lose everything.
Yeah.
They lose everything. I think you remember many scams which have been
unearthed
by the press, and the media has gone wild to
yeah.
make headlines of such scams.
Even in America, Richard Nixon was deposed because of that
Yeah,
Watergate
because-
scandal.
So
Press was very powerful.
press here should be.
No
But
fear.
I'm-
But now I like to show you, Bindo. Now it's very difficult. See, sedition laws introduced by Parliament, they are very dangerous.
Can you believe that some of my articles are not being printed by some of the press?
Yeah, because
Some
it's
of my
sedition law.
articles are not printed by some of the papers in Shillong.
Not our paper.
Not yours, but
Yeah.
some newspapers do
I-
not print my articles.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them because these are hard times. You see, you have seen, no, so many agencies are being misused
So if
to truckle your throat.
if press is playing politics, what can I do? I'm helpless.
No, but they have to think.
My
of it.
articles are not published.
Then you send to us. anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, I will not take your time. It's approaching. You are a very enlightening person, a man with vast
Thank you.
knowledge.
Thank you.
Sacks and sacks of tons and tons of knowledge.
Thank you so
You're
much.
still active, very energetic. Yeah.
Yeah, some say that he's old. Okay. Then I say, my reply is this: Bak Lapang, Bak Bibi Lingdo,
Yeah.
Bak Hoping, Bak Ripil, they cross, 83, 84, 85, 86, like that. At that age, they're still in politics, active politics. Joe Biden, president of the richest country
In the world.
in the world, he is 80.
Yeah, 80.
Chief Minister of Mizoram,
Ah.
80, and all that. I'm just
So
70.
compared to them, you're still a young man.
Yeah, I can go for one more round. One more round.
Good. That's a spirit, my friend. That's a spirit. Yeah, very good.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
very entertaining.
Thank you
to
so
hear.
much.
I
Thank you so
wish I
much.
could go on and on, but
Why not?
every good thing has to come to an end.
Come again.
We hope Ulwin will come and
Yeah.
share with you the
Yeah,
joy.
yeah. Why not?
And
You're most
Farah
welcome.
Khana also.
Yeah. Most welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doctor. Doctor, thank you so much.
Now I found out the secret when you came to my house. Half an hour you talk politics, huh?